I am Dr. Samuel Motsuenyane, born in the Potchefstroom district on the farms where my parents were sharecroppers. Later, they moved to a place called Walmanstal in the Pretoria district where I grew up. After high school, I was admitted to the Jan Hofmeyr School of Social Work, where I studied for 3 years. In my last year at the Jan Hofmeyr School, I was involved in a project of rural social work, and that gave me great interest in focusing on the rural areas and the development of our people in that area. Well, I left the Jan Hofmeyr School in 1951, at the end of 1951, and I was then employed by the National Veld Trust, a soil conservation organization, with the object to establish a similar organization like the National Veld Trust to work among black people. And in 1953, after a conference of black leaders at the Jubilee Social Center in Johannesburg, an organization was formed called the African National Soil Conservation Association, of which I was appointed national organizer. And the Soil Conservation Organization, ANSCA, African National Soil Conservation Association, or ANSCA, operated in the rural areas. We held conferences with chiefs and leaders, and I also went to schools and gave lectures on soil conservation. But in 1958, the government intervened by asking us to deregister our organization and start all over again, an organization that is based on ethnic grouping in line with government policy, which of course the leaders of ANSCA refused to do. They said, when we preach soil conservation, we speak the same language to everybody. There's no need really to have Zulus doing it on their own. And at that time, I was privileged to get appointed in an organization called the United States South Africa Leader Exchange Program. I was the first exchangee on that program, which enabled me to go to the United States to look at American projects in soil conservation. Now that was a great opportunity for me to move around 5 states in the United States and looked at the major projects that they had initiated in the conservation of natural resources. During that time, I identified a university where I decided I would like to attend further courses towards a BSc degree, which I did. I remained in the United States for 3 years, and came back after completing my studies there. But Anska was gone. It wasn't there anymore. When I came back, I started my own small business, a nursery in Soweto. That nursery didn't last long because at that time, that type of business was not allowed for black people to undertake in what was called the white areas of South Africa. The government persuaded me to get out of Soweto with the nursery and establish it in the homelands. And after they had shown me a place near where we are, that they would offer me a lease on that property to do my work there, I agreed to leave Soweto 1965 and located myself somewhere, Klipgat, and did a lot of farming there. I was doing not only horticulture, I was also moving into cattle rearing, and I enjoyed what I was doing until Mr. Mangope in 1978, because I was opposed to independence, got me out of that place to where we are now.